Been sitting here for 5 minutes, wondering if these two are gonna come and hang out with me. Just up on the stairs. And it's a gorgeous day, absolutely beautiful. We're supposed to have some beautiful weather coming. And right now I've got just Gracie and Annie. Gracie is here and Annie is there. Just hanging back. And I thought it'd be a good idea to just let them show up or not. So Gracie's decided that she'd come over and she'd come hang out. She says, "Your shoes smell funny." And I've talked about this before, but I really enjoy when a horse... Looter, what do you need? What's up? What? Whoa, is that right? Should rubbing on my hand. So this is what a hand feels like. This is a view of a hand that rubs on a horse. What are you doing? She's getting her ears sorted out. So itchy ear. Always with the itchy ears. Oh, here comes Annie. Look at this thing. She's all the way in my lap. I can't. Hey, back off. I want to sit up properly. So I find that, yeah, I want to see how they feel. So I don't go to them. I don't ask them to come to me. I just hang out here, write some comments, or just take a, sometimes you just feel some quiet, some serenity. Birds are chirping like crazy. All kinds of stuff. And it's just a peaceful place to be. Thank God. All right. What will you do if I squeeze you? As an unhappy horse. He says no squeezing. I should be back. So, yeah, hopefully we can get Annie to come over. These two have been chilling out together for about... How long you guys been together? Half hour or so? Maybe I should switch hands. It'll be easier. I'm right-handed too, so I'm a little more accurate. I've had a few people ask, well, what's with their ears? It's real common for horses to have itchy ears. Once they figure out that you can scratch inside them and you get kind of good at it, like a lot of things, when people figure out you're kind of good at something, they want you to do it more. And horses, they just love it. All right, you're gonna shake, and I don't want to do it to me. Back off. There we go. Big shake. Big shake. Squeeze. She says no. And then I get to listen to them a little bit. I get to watch how they try to communicate. She's kind of rocking back and forth a little bit. She's got a particular eye. She blinks a particular amount. This is a snuggly horse. This is my Arabian. Baby Gracie. Hey, you need the other side done? I'm not as good with this hand. I'm not bad. So, but it's a great opportunity to create more of a relationship. I mean, this is pretty snuggly. If I'm doing this and I squeeze, do you think she'll leave? Think she'll get grumpy with me? She looks kind of grumpy with me. You get to test stuff out. Hi. She says you've got it all wrong. Scratch properly. And stuff like that, where you get to experiment, find out if you're getting something right or wrong. I think it's more the tip over here now that I'm sort of trying this. Just the tip, right here. Oh, shake. I don't know if Annie's going to come over. Hopefully. So a lot of people have been commenting on my commenting about Gracie and the things that I'm trying and practicing. Here we go. It's just a big close-up of Gracie today. Here comes the other side. and how I'm treating her, how I'm getting along with her, and it's a challenge. God, step away for a second so I can reach in there. Horses get waxy ears a lot. It's not uncommon. But they're not hot, they don't smell, there's nothing, it's just waxy. Okay, back off. And yeah, a lot of horses just you clean those things out and get the dust off of their ear hairs and stuff like that, as long as you don't shave them. You don't want to shave them, right? But they do need a bit of a cleaning. Always kind of try to flick outwards. Big shake, little shake. Okay, can we do something else other than ear clean? She loves a good throat and under the jaw sort of scratchings. So you get to discover a lot of things about your horse, you know, that you might not if you're not just sitting around doing nothing and they're not just coming over and asking you for stuff. Don't chew on that or you'll be in trouble. Somebody's been rubbing their butt on that. She says it smells funny. Just get snuggly again. Let's hug her. And that's okay. I don't know if Annie's going to come over. I hope so. But she looks like she's just going to stay a little bit close while Gracie does her thing here. And this type of close time, this type of comfort and taking requests, you know, it really goes a long ways, I believe, in establishing a bit of a relationship, to be trusting around spots of their face that are sensitive, ears and eyes. I mean, she'll rub like crazy. She always loves a good eye rub. And you can really go to town. I'm telling you, you could put a decent amount of pressure around the outside, and not like a lot, but you know, just rub. They love it. I've yet to meet a horse that doesn't just close their eyes and really get in there. And then of course when their eyes are closed, they're vulnerable, obviously, right? And they get a little drowsy and stuff next to you. It would be a success if she stayed if I did this. If I did this and she didn't back off. You know. Try to get to her mouth a little bit more. I haven't touched that much. Just the eyes and the ears, top of the head, which has been rather successful. Oh, got you now. Got you now. Oh, I lost it. She's kind of sensitive around her mouth. She knows that I'll hassle her quite a bit. And oh, here comes Annie a little closer. Oh, there, little rest, and then back. Okay, can you let Annie come in? Go on. Just push her off a little bit. See if Annie wants to come over. Although Gracie's saying no. But we can see Annie making her way over. She's interested. If I can discourage Gracie from sending her off, that would probably be a good idea. Hey, be nice. I mean, can you convince a horse to be nice? Can you say to them, please don't let that other horse come in? Can I reach to Annie? If I reach, will she come over? So I don't want. Hey, go this way. Can I? Well, I got sideways Annie. But with Gracie over this way, Annie won't come over. Okay? So we can send her this way a little bit. Just push. It doesn't work because she's too far away. I'd have to hop off. She says, I like your shoes. They smell a little bit like hay, a little bit like alfalfa. Gracie is quite the sweetie. She really does love good comfort. I mean, this is a pretty vulnerable position. You know, wouldn't take much to cause some trouble. Oop, a little windy. But here she is. Sorry about the wind noise. I expect it's there. Such an interesting horse, isn't she? As much as she freaks out and loses her mind over weird things. No, 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 no. Just leave her. See, Annie's making her way over. I'm going to shuffle a little to the left. Just a bit. See if Annie... Hey! Don't. Go back the other way. Good. Hey, Annie, I'll come over. It's a maybe. No. There. It's kind of cool, actually, because I can sort of teach. Now, I might just wave. There. And then get quiet. No, no, no. It's kind of weird. It might work, it might not. Go that way. Okay. Gracie's coming up another step. That's good. Come on, Annie, make your way over. She says, I don't know. Gracie freaks me out a little. Annie's got such cool colors. Like, really neat colors. Her tail and her belly, sort of her flank that goes from dark to light, dark. And there's a horse. Gracie, seriously, I'm trying to brag about Annie here. What do you want? What's with the ears? Yeah. So, just thought I'd bring you guys along a little bit of some random thoughts and actions. Oh. She's thinking about it. There. See, she'll rub her own eye on me. There's, I remember some advice a long time ago that I heard, and I think it has merit, but not completely. And the advice is never let a horse rub on you. And that was from a thing from Buck Brenneman years and years and years ago. And I thought he might know something, and I would agree with him in regards to if you're new to horses, don't let horses rub on you, for sure. I do think it's not safe. I do think that it invites further actions by the horses. I gotta rub it on my foot. See, I told you she likes a good jaw scratchings, a good under the throat. I'm trying to figure out where she needs it. I think it's just behind the jaw as she rubs. So I might just change the angle of my shoe. Anyways, why shouldn't you let a horse rub on you? Well, the problem could be, like, if you let a horse sort of rub on you and groom themselves on your body, you invite the idea that they can sort of take advantage of your space. This is pretty darn close. And the idea that if they can take advantage of your space or be in your space and do whatever they want, then it might reduce your safety. Your risk is higher because in some cases, a horse might consider itself a little bit higher than you. Now, I don't think that Gracie thinks that way. I think she's quite aware of the hierarchy between us. But she's kind of having a little bit of a test and she's just checking things out. And I'm letting her. And I've seen horses do this. This is why I think that the rule... Here, come here. Don't do that on the wood. There you go. I've seen horses do this with each other. And they kind of allow a lower horse to come along and sort things out a little bit on their body, like just get a scratch or rub or something like that. And while this is a lot, I don't think I've seen a horse be this. Gracie's being particularly snuggly today. Wow. If you're not aware, if you're not in a position that you are for sure have well established, that you are the lead. Look at that. Then you can invite that problem. You can invite a bit of risk, or a lot of risk even, when horses just come along and they rub. And sometimes they might do it and they'll rub on a part of you that hurts, maybe they come and rub on your head or something like that. Or when they're rubbing on you, they end up with a fly near their face or something like that, and they shake their head really quick and you're not ready for it. So they smack you in the head. So these kinds of things, oh, it's a big yawn. These kinds of things are safety problems. So we want to be really cautious of that. So if you're going to let a horse rub on you, know that it is risky. Know that, I'm not sure entirely if it's a relationship builder. I think it's just a matter of being able to take advantage. I think this is a dangerous position to be in, a little bit, All right, you monkey. And it's not the safest. She's big. It's a big animal. It's an 800-pound animal that's very fast. If she were to flick her head upwards, she might hit me with it. If she wants more, she might consider sort of nibbling on me. I'd be very careful here, whether she's going to come over and bring her face over and try to get me to scratch harder. And horses do that by biting. They bite the other horse. So natural. Thank goodness. This is dangerous. I'm going to just lean back. But she is enjoying her scratches and stuff today. And I'm happy to oblige. But letting her rub on me and stuff is it can be dangerous. And it's a good thing to be really aware of. So my advice to people who are new to horses, you might not recognize some of the things that could happen. You can see my reflection in your eyeball. That, you could get hurt. So don't let your horses rub on you. I agree with that. But if you've got some skill and if you've got a good relationship where you know that the hierarchy is set in stone, then you can kind of get away with some of this stuff. Hey, go the other way. Let Annie come over. Does she want to come over? Yeah. And so, if I felt that she was too close, if I felt, don't do that, don't tell her where to go. Oh, and he's going to come to the other side. Hey, stop yelling at her. If I thought, whoa, see, that was a close one. Hey, stop it. So I should be able to send her. I should be able to say, go on, that's enough. So that would be a good thing. So I've scared off Annie too, but oh my goodness. But I should be able to do that with minimal amount of effort, making sure she can stay. If I ask her to stay, right? So get her to stay. And those kinds of rules would be very, very important. She should ask to come back. So I'll put my hand up. Hey, back up. Back up. Back. Good. See? Stuff like that is very important. So that's kind of what I mean. If you've got an established relationship where you say, hey, I don't want you in my space just right now. I'm going to tell you so. I'm going to make a little noise. I'm going to, like a horse where they raise their head up, flash their tail a little bit, stuff like that. Now, if I get really quiet and I sort of bring my thoughts to a quiet place, she can ask, and if she starts moseying in and I don't do anything, she'll take a little courage from that. She'll be like, oh, okay. But she'll be very peaceful because of this. There's a set amount of rules. See, right now I'm doing nothing, so she's asked to come in. She's kind of come in a little sideways. There's a couple of touches, little check-ins. She says, is it cool? Can I be close? Hey, stop bugging Annie. It's not cool. I don't want that. I want Annie over here. Okay. Hey. So if she does that, I might grab her attention. I'm gonna be like, hey, you don't need to control our space. This is more my space than hers. And if she doesn't want to be in this space, you know, don't do it. So I'm just going to tap her on the shoulder with my foot. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. No, what the? She could break my leg there. If it was propped up on something, snap. So be careful. The horses don't know. Hey, be nice. Stop talking to Annie. So hey, look the other way then. I don't want that. And so if she keeps this up for too much or too long, I might send her. Just tap tap. So I'm not kicking her. I'm not trying to hurt. Tap 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 tap. Just bring her attention back. Come back to me. Tap 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 tap. I don't know. Hopefully it's effective, right? Tap 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 tap. She'd like to talk to Annie, but I keep bugging her. Tap 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 tap. Look at her eyes. So unhappy Gracie. And yet Annie is just peaceful over there. She's such a sweetie. You talking to me? I got 2 eyes, 2 ears. How adorable is that? So hopefully this kind tap 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 tap. This kind of stuff is helpful. Tap 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 tap. Hey, poke poke. You know, hopefully this stuff is kind of interesting and useful. Just another, I don't know, interaction that I have. Some of the things I like to do. Definitely enjoy double horses or more. It allows me to control a herd. Come here, Annie. Sorry you freaked out when I jumped down. It wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. And so now that I'm with Annie, I have to control my space, or our space, Annie and my... We're still working on the top of the head a little bit. She's doing better. Annie, your hair is just a mess. Let me just fix it a smidge. Yeah, just a smidge. And it's always parted right down the middle. Just put it in the middle there. There. You look a little dorky, but better. Annie and her big ears. Big ears. No. Doesn't help if I fix it. A little hay here, though. Yeah. So, she's getting better. We just keep practicing. Till she just settles down. We'll watch her eyes. Just wait for her eyes. Should blink or something. Gracie's right behind me. Literally. Yeah, better. Already better. Hi, you're very snugly close. So I'm going to back off. Annie is such a peaceful creature. It's hard not to feel really quiet around her. Just such a nice, quiet-minded horse in comparison to juxtaposition. Gracie. It's totally different. Well, this one's been a bit of a longer one. I wasn't expecting to go for so long. Always for the rainwater, you know. Oh. Yeah, he's coming over. Sorry about your hair. I think I messed it up even further. Such a sweetie, though. So good with being handled. She doesn't mind at all. You give her a little jaw massage. She loves it. She reaches in a little bit. All kinds of stuff. Why do you guys slip up the rainwater like that? These things. It's like, don't touch my bangs. There we go. Good, look at that. So I can kind of pull a little bit and she won't go away, hopefully. Yeah, still tight, a little bit worried. Gotta test these things out, check them out. But Annie's a lovebug. She'll stay close. So, anyhow, okay, well, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Just a few thoughts, a few ideas, a few interactions, a little bit of training, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully it's effective. Annie just doesn't care. Gracie yells at her a bit and it's like, meh, I don't care. I'm a little curious if I back up, what will happen. Yelling at Annie. There are only two in here. Why would they yell at each other? Okay, well, maybe that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. Because the motorcycle. Beautiful day to be on a motorcycle if you like riding. A little cloudy there, but we got a lot of good weather coming. So hopefully lots of good videos coming. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. I'll see you in the next one.